to another episode. This is Bobby Cav Nice Podcast. I am Matthias. Y'all know Show. Y'all know Dro. And let's get straight into it. Today was a very lovely day in the United States of America. Y'all wanna talk about y'all day? You know, y'all wanna talk about what y'all did in y'all day?
Man,
What you did, Show? What you
what,
did?
what I did today?
Yeah, what you did?
Man, what did I do today? I went
Hmm.
grocery shopping.
Hmm.
I started putting stuff together for this wedding that I'm going to
Hmm.
in May, and got my ass beat by Fatalis like too many times to count.
Fatalis, he's very difficult.
Nah, he's a bitch nigga, but I got two off of him. Piece of shit. And yeah, that's about it. Made a nice light dinner with some Brussels sprouts. Add some bacon to that with some shrimps on the side. Came out really good.
That's that is a very great description of your day. How about you, Joe?
Drank.
Fabulous. Let me tell you about my day. I wake up, trying to fix my sleeping schedule because it's been kind of bad as of lately. So I wake up, I take a shower, because I can't be smelling like smash when I walk out my house, even if it is just going to the Best Buy down the block. I can't be doing that. So I take a shower, get dressed, walk down to Fordham Plaza's Best Buy, got me something that is able for me to make my life a little bit easier when it comes to streaming. And I went home. And you know what happens? What happens when I got home? I look at my TV. And my TV is showing a bunch of fucking hoodlums raiding the Capitol building. That is amazing. Oh my god. Bunch of fucking thugs just all up
Terrorist.
in there. Bunch of terrorists. Fucking ugh. Just going in their little salty hoot nanny in the Capitol building. Wow. If you guys have been living under a rock the past few hours, a bunch of fucking Trump supporters um was escorted in because after footage has shown, literally they removed the barricades and motherfuckers just walked in there. Um,
Oh man.
they walked in, basically looked like Rick James when he went to Eddie Murphy's house,
Nice couch, nigga.
and a whole bunch of shenanigans took place. They started pushing the security. One girl got shot. She died. Um,
Yeah, she got shot in the neck.
I mean, that's what happens. I don't know. I mean, maybe she should have just obeyed the law. I don't know.
Yeah, like to tell us minorities.
I'm just saying, when a cop says don't break a window of a federal building, let alone the federal building known at the Capitol, you know, I'm just saying it's kind of unfortunate, but what are we to do?
Natural selection at its finest is going to kick in.
I'm at a point where for me to be mad at the hypocrisy of the overwhelming, overflowing, seething hypocrisy of the situation, it's just gonna make my head hurt. I find it utterly. I just find it hilarious at this point. It makes no sense for me to really be frustrated because there's throughout all that, there's nothing they're gonna do regardless of the situation.
I'm
Um,
just like annoyed. I'm like, yeah, it's that time to think about a new country.
I'm not even annoyed. I like.
You can't think about a new country. No new country wants us.
I'm
That's a
not
good
even
point.
annoyed. I just don't care. While before I was done with American politics, I think I said it before the 2020 election. I was just done. Like my brain just said, "Hmm, look at that." And then I walked into my room, and began shit posting because I just honestly don't care.
Yeah,
I don't need to be frustrated or angry at, like I said, the overflowing hypocrisy of the situation. I don't need to be sitting there being depressed about people walking up in there acting like they run the place and feeling entitled and crying and bitching and crying over something that has been proven not once, but twice, but three times. I just don't care. My personal opinion on the matter is pretty much the fucking obvious. We would have walked if BLM would have walked up in there, we would have got shot off the first step. If BLM would have did any protests like that, we would have got guns pointed at our face at, as soon as we started protesting. You know why? Because it fucking happened in June. It also, when the president wanted to go to the unknown church, they shot tear gas, had armed soldiers point guns at regular civilians who was just sitting down and protesting very peacefully, so he can go to the church for a fucking photo op. Makes no sense, makes no sense for me to be upset at what happened today. Makes no sense for me to be enraged at what happened today. I'm not ashamed within what's going on today because this is
who's gone?
normal. This is normal. I ain't gonna be ashamed over other people's stupidity in the country that has already made it its mission to out stupefy each other. So
So the lady who died, she was a trumpet, right?
yes,
Like I said,
apparently,
natural selection.
according to Twitter, her name was they're calling her Roberta Paulson, which I'm not buying because Roberta Roberta Paulson is just the female version of Robert Paulson from Fight Club. I'm not buying that. But she did die in the hospital. Uh, yeah, I just
I don't feel bad. I don't feel bad.
I'm so numb. I'm
Wow, that's
I'm still numb to pasty selection attractions. Um, it's not mine. I'm just gonna sit in the house, make sure the people that I know in DC are safe, or whoever's deciding to protest, or like even people if like let it go, bro. It's over. You lost. Get it over it. Pack it down. It's whatever. But my sarcastic ass has talked for way too long. How do you feel, Joe?
I'll let you know in a few minutes. I'm mulling it over.
Huh?
I'm mulling it over. I'll let you know.
You're mulling it over. Um. So as of now, basically, they were rushing. They were rushing the. They were basically rushing the Capitol House so they can stop the electoral college recount that they were doing to officially announce Biden as president. Um, that failed because they got all the electoral votes and safe and sound and secured before they even entered the building.
and the Senate is the Senate is blue now officially.
And oh yeah, as of yesterday, the Senate is blue. That is correct. Which means Mitch, I'm not a bitch. Trubisky can get the fuck out. Um,
Osif taking his
Turtle,
place.
master disguised Turtle can go. It's not
Georgia
much.
has a first black senator. That's
I
how
just
behind. I'm like, that's crazy. It's like they had their first black mayor like almost 10 years ago. You know, you hear that? Oh my
I mean,
goodness.
here's the thing. I feel like the citizens of this country did whatever they could for their respective power to win. Just so happens it landed in our favor. It's not much they can do about
Man,
that, but just suck it the
man.
fuck up. I'm just saying.
Yeah, like they said in
But
2016, y'all lost, suck it up,
yeah, it's
blah,
just
blah, blah. And all of a sudden, it's like, oh no, they rigged it, they cheated. It's like, I don't know what they was really thinking, that because he's a president, he's going to get 2 terms. That's not how that works. Grover, Grover Cleveland had 3 terms, but no one is really going to talk about that still, are we?
FDR was in the goddamn presidency till he fucking died. Till he
Man,
fucking died.
he had polio while in office.
Died. Um, fucking who else went for a third term? Fucking
Only Grover
Bloomberg.
Cleveland.
Wait, no. I mean,
I'm talking about for presidents wise.
well, Bloomberg was governor 3 terms. Don't ask questions.
Mayor.
Oh, sorry, mayor, governor. Either way, they're both stupid. Um,
But mayor mayoral elections are different anyway. They do up 4 terms max, I believe.
nah, it's two. Everyone looked
So
at
oh,
him crazy. It's two. Everyone looked at him crazy when he went for a third. Everyone looked at him even more crazy when he won. But whatever.
yeah. I was like, he has money.
I mean, because it's like, look at this way. There was, if I'm not mistaken, I forgot before. Like, I actually grabbed my phone to look it up. Um, there was not a loophole, but there was nothing against him running as a separate candidate. It just so happens he was also mayor as well. So like something like that, I believe. And he was like, okay. Hi, Bloomberg. But anyway, um, it feels great. It feels really great knowing that in T minus 2.5 weeks, we're gonna have new people in this office. The series finale of MAGA has been utter entertainment as of lately. Ah,
Yeah,
we have
they're going out
Pence.
bang.
We have Pence and Trump beefing. Trump and Pelosi beefing. Trump and his wife beefing. Trump and his Secretary of State beefing. Trump and his entire fucking Senate beefing. You know, it's weird. It's really weird knowing that the same person y'all just blindly went behind is selling y'all all out, and y'all all have beef with him now. It's utter.
Yeah,
You ever watched? Like, you ever
I
read?
knew we knew this was gonna happen though.
Of course we
We
did.
knew this was gonna happen.
Of course we did. And I'm talking like a fucking kindergarten teacher right now because you know what? Sometimes if I speak like this, maybe them being offended by the way I'm talking to them will get them to understand that they were fucking stupid. That are, you know, they're stupid. And they need to be outed for being so fucking stupid. And while I watch this country go to shit, I'm gonna just enjoy a soda for once in my life because I got gas and I don't got no seltzer water. I don't feel like going downstairs.
You're making your gas worse, but okay.
You just gonna have to read that can upside down.
Not doing that. Not on duty. Not on duty. Not on duty. What about you, Joe? Thought it over?
This fucking country, man. America has got to be one of the worst steaming piles of shit I have ever had the displeasure of being a part of. And none of this shit is by choice. This shit dates all the way back, as far as we know, to fucking England, Britain, and their little fucking war, where they decided to come over here to get away from what was going on over there, and they did the same shit that they're doing now to the natives. Nothing they do is surprising, none of it is truly shocking. They raped, They pillaged, they killed anything that was different, claimed it for themselves, and tried to write history in the way that they saw it. Now, the only problem with that is that eventually some of them just didn't care to live how, well, the Confederates were living. And these motherfuckers had a war amongst themselves because they can't agree on shit. And these Confederates act like they never lost. Like, that's fake news. The Trump presidency has been existent well before Trump was even a sperm cell. So now we fast forward this bullshit. The oppression, the objection, the fetishization of POC, black people, Asian, doesn't matter. If you ain't white, you ain't right. That was their philosophy. We fast forward that shit all the way to the most disgusting year ever. 2020. We have to come together to even be peaceful and ask these motherfuckers to not shoot black people. And people have said it thousands of times. They are lucky that we want equality and not revenge. They love shooting off the words, go back to where you came from, to people that they brought here against their will. There is no ancestry of most people that they tell that to that was actually on this continent. They all were dragged from where they initially came from, and then they had their lineage and their heritage fucking erased. We got all this Christianity being thrown at us, and that was not a religion celebrated in Africa. It wasn't a religion in a lot of places that they set foot and enforced that to be the law of the land, the religion of the land. America is not a Christian country. But you tell that to one of these Trumpers, and they'll lose their shit. Like you just told them that, you know, they act like Caillou and there's no more milk. They're gonna throw a whole fucking temper tantrum. This shit done dragged on so long that finally a good bit of it is slowly, very fucking slowly starting to show, to like turn around. And they're just getting not even a full taste. They're getting like a droplet of the shit that they have put people through for all this time back onto them. And they can't handle it. They can't take it. We have people who they would love to see play a sport, who they bet money on, who they do everything to emulate and be just like, finally say, yo, stop shooting people who look like me. And instead of listening to these people that they choose to emulate, they say, well, that doesn't apply to me, so you need to just shut up and play your sport. Or you need to shut up and sing. You're not a politician. So that when these people try to be politicians, they don't want to give them the chance to be a politician because nobody wants to listen to an educated black man. Nobody wants to listen to even less an educated black woman.
Oh, man.
And now they get this taste. They get this taste because their Trumper lost. And why he lost? Because of his own decree that they so foolishly and blindly followed. He told them don't do any mail-in ballots. He got fucking destroyed with mail-in ballots. Now all of a sudden it's rigged. When we knew the fucking election was rigged when he first got elected, we got told to suck it up and get over it. This election was won fair.
You know what's funny too? On top of that, there was a postal worker who was actually filling in Blake mail-in ballots too, which no one ever I forgot to bring up too. But he was putting as he was making Republican votes on mail-in ballots that were not filled out, which is a federal crime.
A lot of shit is there's shit that goes beyond federal crimes of what these people have done. All right. So I don't even. I honestly, it goes further than that. So that's not even exactly relevant at the point. Mind you,
that's why I'm like,
America was built based off of raping and pillaging. They built themselves up an army And then they decided we're going to police the world. They're in every fucking country with a base out there. And the majority of them are out there just because they heard that there might be oil. Wherever they go, they don't leave. There are reasons why every country has a good group of people who just hate Americans. There's a good reason why half the shit that happens when Americans go to foreign countries that happen, there's a reason why it happens. Is it the people who go there fault? No. But it's because of what America has built itself up to be, what it supposedly stands for, and what it shows that it can be while actively spitting in the face of the people who believe that. There is no reason.
Oh my goodness.
There's no fucking reason why even your military can serve your fucking cause, go out there, serve it, get their leg blown off or some shit, get sent back to the States, honorably discharged, and then don't get shit for it, but PTSD, nightmares, and end up killing themselves. Or they end up homeless and struggling, begging for change in the streets from the country that they were supposed to fucking protect. But the problem is that the people are so fucking jaded by the government that sent said soldier out there that they don't feel sorry for him. They don't want to give him nothing. Did he fight for their liberties? He probably did. But then again, at the same time, did he really fight for their liberties? Were they really going to invade if they had been just left the fuck alone? Probably, probably not. We'll never know because we're not the ones calling those shots. We're not privy to that. We're just privy to what they tell us. Anyway, wrapping all that forward to where we at today with the fucking Trumpers raiding Capitol Hill. You people did far worse than any Black Lives Matter movement protest ever could possibly dream to imagine, even with your self-planted rioters and looters to downplay what Black Lives Matter stood for. Y'all went up to the capital of the fucking country with guns, got into people's faces, climbed walls, broke windows, fucked with federal documents, stole shit. And then y'all got to have a kumbaya session with a good number of fucking authorities because you know what? A lot of them was probably with y'all in that fucking crowd. Everything that y'all have come to know is crumbling. And y'all can't handle it. Y'all told black people to get over it. Y'all told black people to deal with it. Y'all told Asian people to deal with it. Y'all told the Latinos to deal with it. Y'all told natives to deal with it. Putting up with y'all shit. Y'all bigoted shit for so fucking long. And now when shit stops working in your favor, this is how you respond. It's no surprise that you called that Kyle Wittenberg, whatever kid, a fucking hero. He was going around acting like you guys would. You don't like something, you grab a gun and think that makes you strong and do something. But let the right people be in the right place when you decide to do that, and you're going to be right in the hole. And it'll be nothing. There'll be nothing left for you. So I don't feel sorry for anything that happened to anybody who supported Trump's little come to the nation's capital and protest and shit for me. I don't feel sorry for none of you.
Oh, yeah, I agree 100%. Natural selection.
It's not natural selection. Because natural selection is when somebody gets picked off of a natural cause. This is sheep to the slaughter.
In this country, you might as well put it natural selection.
No, I won't claim it as natural selection because it's anything but natural selection. Natural selection is an accident that you can't avoid. Natural selection is just you dying a natural death. There's nothing natural about what's going on in this country. There's nothing natural about that. You look at every other country, there is nothing going on like how it's going on in America. Their governments are for their people, a good number of them. These motherfuckers here are fascists and they think Russia. They see governments caring for their people. They don't think like, Greenland or Sweden or Canada. They think people that they've already actively went to war with whose beliefs they don't agree with. There is no reason why we have people who were born and alive around the time, like what, fucking World War I and II were going on, still in Senate, given dictation on how we of the current age should be living our lives and what we need to survive. When there's nothing but taxation and inflation going on, motherfuckers are scared to go to the hospital to get something checked out because they don't know if they'll be able to afford their rent the next day. They don't know if they'll be able to pay that bill. That shit will slap them in the credit. They can't afford to do anything. You're stuck in a hole where you don't have anyone to borrow a small loan of $1 million from. This country does not, has not, and will not benefit people that are not the 1% or have some ties to the 1%. So for them to finally get their door knocked on, get that shit forcefully kicked in, I'm here for it. I'm happy it's happening. I'm happy they're throwing a tantrum. I'm happy they're not getting their way. I'm fucking ecstatic. I'm over the goddamn moon at the fact that they throwing a tantrum at what's going on. Because the same insults and slurs they threw at us for just peacefully protesting and not be fucking shot at while we sleeping in our fucking homes that we pay for, that we're renting our space, they're literally emulating the insults that they threw. Oh, you should have followed the law. Oh, you shouldn't. If you should just listen to the police. Back to blue. Blue lives matter. The only blue lives matter is the blue states, because y'all red motherfuckers do not matter. Your tears are delicious. They salty and they sweet. Y'all motherfuckers might as well be chocolate covered pretzels. I don't give a fuck about what y'all problems are, because y'all ain't give a fuck about what our problems are. And y'all still don't care what our problems are. Y'all just want somebody to fear you. Y'all motherfuckers are the biggest Napoleon complex I have ever seen, and y'all still ain't taller than Napoleon. You're sad, you're pathetic, you're sorry. There is no afterlife for you. Y'all just gonna sit in the dirt. Either gonna get decomposed or something, but there is no afterlife for you. There is no rebirth. Y'all motherfuckers gonna get everything y'all got coming to y'all. Because karma, like everything around here, round globe, by the way, for all you flat earthers and anti-vaxxers, is a bitch. And it's gonna come round. And it's already starting. A lot of y'all is gonna feel this thing, and I can't wait to see the after effects of this. And that's how I fucking feel about this shit today. Oh, and shout out to the fact that they finally did one small step by firing the fucking cops involved with Breonna Taylor's death.
Yeah, because
it's still not
the
enough.
detective that put out the warrant, like I said, it's a start. The detective that put out the warrant didn't do it correctly. Like, that warrant wasn't supposed to go out.
The Trayvon Martins. We need the George Floyds. We need the Eric Gardners. We need all that. All that. I'm not satisfied with the fact that these people just will lose their job. They need to go to jail for committing murder.
No, I agree 100%.
They need to be in that prison system. They need to be in there with the brothers that they convicted for holding a bag of weed, while they could literally take that shit and smoke it in those facilities in front of the same people they locked up for having it.
No, I agree with that 100%.
And y'all know me.
It's ludicrous.
I am not.
How did you get away with this shit?
I am not pro 420. And by that, what I mean is I don't smoke. I don't do edibles. I just drink. But damn if you're going to take away the right for somebody to smoke something that has medicinal benefits to them and shit that they didn't bring into this country. Not initially. That wasn't shit that they was introduced to, just like crack epidemic and opium and all that. That shit was brought in the country by y'all and planted in those environments and those neighborhoods to tear them down. And now y'all deciding y'all want to bust their ass about it. Not sure what happened to him, but he gonna be back. But, yo, shit's coming round. Slowly but surely, shit's coming round. And I'm gonna need this energy to keep up. I'm gonna need them to keep showing their ass. And I can't wait to see the reaction of a certain person. I'm not gonna give them the infamy of being mentioned on this podcast. Trust me, I'm not. But I can't wait to see how this motherfucker react when his world come crashing down. It's gonna be beautiful. Because that motherfucker is comedy gold to me. And I'm gonna keep watching his bullshit. And when his world comes down, I'm gonna make sure I'm one of the first ones in person to greet him, to laugh in his fucking face. That being said, Black Lives Matter. Yeah, blue lives don't because it's an occupation. It's not a life. It's a job. It's a uniform. It's not a nationality. It's not an ethnicity. It's a fucking job, so it don't matter. Y'all are the equivalent of them boys.
Fucking beat me to it. We the boys.
Oh, we gotta go to the Capitol.
Yo.
We gotta stop everything from happening because they gonna kick Trump out. No, they gonna kick Trump out. We gotta stay in the White House. We gotta do what we gotta do. Gotta go there, get your boys, everybody. Why they detaining us? No, we the boys.
Yo, Shawn, we can't hear you. You can hear Shawn or no?
That man is moving. That man is. It's like somebody unplugged his controller because his mouth is moving, but there is no sound coming out.
Listen, I just want to say I had the best presidency ever. The best. They lied. I really won the election. And they are doing everything in their power to stop me from winning, even though I lost technically 3 times. This is not a, this is not fair. This is not a democracy. I do not appreciate this at all. And my vice president is disloyal. He's a very bad person. Okay, they're very bad people. Uh I'm sorry. I'm breaking down hives trying to bullshit so much. Um,
That man seen them final results, and it was just.
my personal opinion. Why in my personal opinion about it is why in the fuck excuse me, why in the fuck would you incite people to start doing bullshit by the Capitol building that you have to go to till January 21st or 22nd or 20th? It's one of those days. But
I'm wondering, is this him trying to have a redemption arc by coming around and saying, "You see how I exposed everybody"?
no, it's not.
It's not gonna work, but I do appreciate him for like exposing people. I'm
It's
glad. I'm glad because there's a lot of motherfuckers that was comfortable hiding. They felt like they could finally come out. So there is no putting that fucking cape back on. There is no hiding that secret identity no more. Y'all out
uh,
here, racist man. Y'all out here.
in my personal opinion.
I forgot. I didn't realize that I didn't put the permission to use other apps while I'm on Skype.
Ah,
Yeah. So it's like when I'm on an app, when I'm off on the screen, like, oh, yeah, this one's like, yeah, we're close on.
bravo! 10 points for Gryffindor.
This game's winner is L.
I'll hold that. Bunch of whippersnappers.
Just be like that. Make our own custom menu and shit. Just be us clapping for show. Like, but nah. In like all honesty, like I said before, I can't feel the type of way about this shit anymore because it's like this is just I said it 4 years ago. This is a really bad soap opera. This is a really bad reality show. You know, this is the equivalent of watching really bad television. And yeah, no. Um, in regards to the actual politics in the situation, Trump lost. There's no way Trump won because Trump lost. Trump lost, and Trump lost. He lost. He's the recipient of a loser. He is a former. He will be a former president of the United States. Um, he will forever be branded as the first president to be
A
to only
loser.
have one term since 1992. You know what happened in 1992? A lot of 90s shit. Um, hmm. There's I don't know. It's just to sit here and to now try to flip on everybody now while everyone's been so loyal to you. I've been said it on this podcast before. It's literally a wild goose chase reality. Like it's
I wouldn't even say loyal, to be honest.
I
He
mean,
had a good amount, but that was loyal. But just like good amount of the Republicans despised the Clintons. It was like, nah, I'd rather see this idiot in office than see another Clinton in office. That's what that was really. End of the day,
I mean, here's
they're not gonna admit it, but that's
there's
what it
a
is.
lot of people that are currently in office that was helped by Trump that are probably going to go to prison, either domestic or international. For those of you that also don't know, Iran has issued a warrant for Donald J. Trump's arrest. Um,
There we go.
Yeah,
That was the
because
thing I missed.
that
also,
war that was a war crime he did when he bombed that
Got that man killed.
yeah,
you know what I'm
like
saying?
the two bombings, the one that
Um,
Mind you,
currently happened like near the end of the year,
mind you, that
and
man prepping to leave the country because he also supposed to stand trial for that whole Harvey Weinstein shit.
then on top of that, you know what else? There's the whole maybe election shit that the FBI is still on his ass about. You know, they tried to impeach him. They couldn't impeach him, but that still doesn't mean they can press charges on him when he gets out. It's about to look like y'all ever seen Casino when all the bosses are in court and they made that decision to whack everybody? That's literally what's probably going on right now. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be the epilogue episode of MAGA is gonna be fucking hilarious. It's top five greatest animes I've ever watched in my life. It's just it's a
this
whole lot of
is a
confusing.
great anime making.
I just need to know what's top one. I gotta see if you
Top
get the answer right. What's the top one?
That's easy. Hurricane being Hollywood Rock.
No.
What is it?
The best anime that ever came out is Cory in the House. What are you talking about?
Okay, I'm sorry. I thought it was Hollywood Rock losing the Hurricane.
That's
No.
anime is Korean.
That's the AMV.
Ah, sorry.
You gotta get the shit together, Matt.
I'm sorry. My
Fucking
bad.
up.
My bad. My otaku
Look at this.
Matt,
stance is
stop. Shut
Look at
up.
this fake
Shut up.
nerd.
Shut up. Shut up.
my otaku
Look at
I'm
him.
about to gatekeep the shit out of you.
Look at him.
Gatekeep.
otaku.
Shut up.
I bet he plays Hades. Look at this guy.
But he takes place in Greek mythology. They don't get to some of the people like Medusa is supposed to have a body and um yeah. I mean, in all honesty, this whole shit show. I can't wait to see what new shit show is about to happen. And kind of to add whipped cream on this very lovely day. Um, Vice President Pence has
Oh yeah,
unfriended
this is
Donald J.
great.
Trump and added a picture of Biden and Kamala Harris as his banner page. I haven't lied, I haven't laughed in, that hard at Mr. Pence in quite some time.
The
This is
betrayal.
pure entertainment.
How you gonna betray Walmart like that? I thought that was your hero.
Well, oh my god. Speaking of
Midoriya.
Walmart,
It's Midoriya.
don't bring up Walmart because that's just gonna make me bring up. That's just gonna make me bring up a certain individual I'm tired of roasting. Oh my god.
Really? Are you really tired of roasting?
That motherfucker
Really?
does not deserve any notoriety
No,
in this
I'm
podcast.
not. Because I believe in respecting other people's political beliefs, but just don't be a dickhead about it.
It stops being a political belief when race starts becoming a thing.
Yeah.
Race has nothing to do with politics.
I mean, it shouldn't. Unfortunately, it is. It shouldn't.
No, it has nothing to do with it. They make it have something to do with it.
That's what I said. It shouldn't. But that's the situation I'm looking at. Wait. Someone is really. Oh man, these clips are.
Yeah, I know Black Twitter went ham.
Not even. Oh, Twitter banned his account.
Yeah, we know.
Should have been done that. But
They banned that before we almost had fucking World War III.
Yo. Anderson Cooper said everyone that raided the Capitol building is gonna go back to Olive Garden, the Holiday Inn where they came from to discuss this.
yo, no, the whole thing that's funny is like this whole thing seems set up because Trump already told the Proud Boys, that other group that's supposed to be anti-Black Lives Matter, like, just be ready. And it's like, and the worst part is the founder of the Proud Boys is Mexican.
And he got arrested.
Hold up.
Mexican.
He got
He's
arrested yesterday.
His
He got
last
arrested
name is
yesterday.
Tadillo.
Hold
His last name is Tadillo.
in the words of the chiseled one, chiseled Adonis. Wait a minute, these motherfuckers is out here talking about some say her name for Robert Paulson because she got shot in the throat by the feds. Who the fuck does she think she is, Breonna Taylor?
Wait, Robert Paulson?
Whatever her fucking name is.
Her name is Robert Paulson. Her name is Robert. I'm sorry, I cannot think of Fight Club. I'm sorry. I fucked up.
Where the fuck do they think? You know what?
Wait, hold up. I gotta go on Twitter now. This is. Her name is not Robert Paulson, bro. Her name is not.
You one who said it.
Roberta Paulson.
The way I feel about that is, oh wow, you should have obeyed the law. You shouldn't have been a criminal. You shouldn't have been with gun shooters in a very much area where you would be shot on sight for having a gun. Sympathy is not had here. You should have stood back and stood by. You should have backed the blue instead of catching a bullet because your blood went from blue to red all over that flow. GG,
I just seen a photo of her.
You are awarded no points, and may God have mercy on your soul. Too bad I don't believe in that. You dead. GG. Your heart is stopped and your brain is cold. You are so dead.
Now, what did we learn today?
Her name is really Roberta Paulson.
Yeah.
Art imitates fucking life, bro. Because
and they shared her photo just now.
Nigga says Spike Wilson did shit. It was like, oh no. Anyways.
Her name is Roberta Paulson. Mind you, I do feel sad because dying at 16 is still.
She was 16.
You made a very active choice to do
no.
Very fucking stupid. No sympathy will be awarded to you. There are black kids who are murdered for far less for minding their goddamn business. I have no sympathy for her for going out there and doing shit she knows she have no fucking business doing. She want to feel right about that? Feel right in the ground. Wrong and strong, right? Stay wrong and strong where you at. You was a criminal. Hold that L.
From weeds and maggots. There you go. Be fertilizer. Help the planet. Stupid.
Hello from the other side.
Mulch. About to be mulch. You are MAGA mulch. That's what you are.
MAGA
mulch. MAGA mulch. Dumbass.
The funniest shit about I'm not supposed to
feel bad. Like no one told you.
The funniest
I
shit
ain't gonna lie to y'all. This basically how that went, right? So she went out there. She thought she was doing something.
Or I will destroy you.
Just said,
Not come any closer, or I will destroy you. Guitar Warrior.
back out, warrior. Blow! I have no sympathy for criminals.
Thought you were hot. Guess what? You're not.
What?
Brought you whole picture to a screeching halt. Your heart was stopped and your brain is cold. You were so dead, and now your body is starting to mold. You were so dead. This dimension cuts like a knife. You are dead. What a pitiful waste of a human life. You are dead.
I hate this the control right now.
You were so dead, and now your body is starting to mold. You were so dead. Oh, such a sad, sad story. You're gone, empty head in the red. Game over, you're through. Gone. How does it feel to be dead? High five, your history, you're through. You're dust. I hope you improve your lousy score. See you later. Bye. Try again.
Yo, here's the thing with that. They're really on Twitter saying that, listen, she came through an already broken window. It's the fucking federal building, bro.
Now that might have.
Federal building. Now, if they were protesting peacefully and a cop let off a shot, then this would be a different story.
Oh yeah, most definitely. She was out here breaking the law, infiltrating a federal building where people work,
causing anarchy. They were chasing cops. Cops did not have was ill equipped to handle that. Security was ill equipped to handle the situation because some of the majority of security there didn't even have guns. They had to wait for cops to show up with guns or security that actually was allowed to
wield firearms.
Yeah,
They weren't calling for like the National Guard. They got denied a couple of times. Ben was trying to get them deployed. They got denied.
Like, now you got it, homie.
A number of times. And the reason why there was a lack of police force there is because I still guarantee you a good number of those fucking officers was probably in that crowd rioting with them.
Yep.
Like, this one video.
Thing is, I know that seems very fucked up. It seems very callous, cold, and uncaring. But that's the same energy they had for us when we was mourning George Floyd, Tamir Rice, Eric Gardner, all of them. Every last fallen black person, when we were mourning them, regardless of what they did and how unjustly they were killed, they might as well have been doing that while crip walking on their grave. I have no sympathy for what she did. I have no sympathy for her actions. Sometimes in life, there is no, I bet you won't do that shit again. It's fatal. If that's the cause you choose to die for, then don't expect sympathy for people who don't believe in your cause, because your cause is literally at the behest of other people and their livelihood and them living, who, again, only want equality.
You broke in to one of the top federal buildings in the country. You
know what? I feel like she was at Area 51.
Yo, had to be.
I feel
like the Area 51 raid. That's the Area 51 raid.
This is the Area 51 raid.
We fucking missed it. And shout out to the one black guy that looks totally fucking lost.
My man's just like, yo, I thought there was like new Jordans out or something.
He's really like, yo, where's the stem at?
Yo,
you can tell, like, by the stick, like, all of us being from the hood. We know that stands anywhere. Homie is literally just there like,
Wait
damn.
a minute, I done made a wrong turn. This shit do not look like my bathroom.
And I need someone to,
Yo, he
I
was
need someone to
probably
make that
blasted, bro.
OD. You know, somebody goes like, yo, go in there. Yo, bet money I'll go in there. Yo, bro, go in there, bro. Let me know how it is. Yo, they have the stems. Let me know, so we're all in there. Bro, I really hope they don't arrest that poor man. Because you could tell who was actually there to protest and who was who just looked at lost. He looks so lost.
That man ain't have a single piece of MAGA on
Nigga
him.
had a regular ass red hat with a book bag on. He probably just came from school and shit.
I wouldn't say school.
School in the community with street pharmaceuticals. I'm just, oh my god, this is
The audacity, though. They really had the nerve. They really had the fucking raw nerve to put up a post talking about some say her name. For what?
No.
Stop
Big
comparing federal
stupid.
buildings. She did not. You don't get to compare how she got capped in her neck to fucking Breonna Taylor, who got killed in her residence while sleeping. You don't get to do that.
By a no-knock warrant that was processed illegally. Just putting that out there. Just putting that out there. And the officers that carried out, you know, some of them turned off their cameras, which is illegal in the District of Columbia, which is known as Washington, D.C. Also, I want to put it out there that they raided a federal building, stole stuff from a federal building, looted a federal building. Now, as much as I go back and forth for Nancy Pelosi does not deserve to have her fucking mail stolen. Nancy Pelosi's office deserves to be treated with some decency or respect. But it's crazy because the people that were going for Nancy Pelosi for a great period of time were the ones that fucked up her office. Jolly G. Willikers, Batman. I wonder why's that? You know?
You know what's crazy about this? You know the real crazier part about this? You wouldn't have not even seen that one black man there if this was a BLM thing.
I mean,
that man went in under the guise of having a whole bunch of fucking white shields.
Homie, what?
MAGA racist shields. He's like, you know what? If they shoot at me, there's a higher chance of them actually hitting one of these protesters instead of me.
Oh yeah, imagine
this place look like.
Like imagine you walk in there and then just imagine it, like you walk in and then shoot one of the only black person protesting.
Oh, dude,
that would have been a shit. Oh my god!
You know what's the craziest thing about that? First off, I wouldn't have known if dude was a protester or whatever why he was there, so I really couldn't feel too bad for him. But it still would have been strange about how out of all the people there, they managed to shoot the one black guy that was there. That's a no-win situation. Again, his ass still shouldn't have been there though. I don't care how high flavor blasted Pringles he was eating.
Oh yeah.
Goldfish or whatever. He should not. His black ass shouldn't have been there. It created a great moment in Black Twitter history for us to meme and laugh at his ass, but he still had no reason to be there. So, you know, he ain't exactly safe.
Like technically, I think if I'm not mistaken, everyone that got arrested would get arrested for, I think it's inciting a riot, and breaking and entering.
So it's not a step up on a B&E on a federal fucking building?
I don't know what else they call it. Like for something federal. Like that's just off the top of my head. I'm not grabbing my phone. But yeah.
But I'm low key still on that. Like Black Lives Matter has had a peaceful protest nowhere even near the Capitol building. These motherfuckers was lined up like they about to fight Darkseid. They wasn't going to win. They was lined up like the Shinobi Alliance, but the person that they was fighting wasn't even Madara. It was like Krillin, not even in the same dimension.
Fucking Zoro just walked in there like, oh, Damn.
That's who the black dude was. He was Zoro, bro.
Damn, I
He
got
walked
lost.
in there like, "Oi, where's Luffy?" That's it. Like, son, sad. It's a sad story that she died, but I don't feel any sympathy for Shorty. I don't. These are the risks you play when you decide you want to storm federal buildings. If that's
Play
if that's
games, win
because
prize.
if that's because you felt worth dying for, then you know what? Go for it. Die for your cause. Just don't expect sympathy for people who don't correlate with that shit. Cause I damn sure don't.
They were
Terrorists.
to make matters worse. They were pushing the door, trying to push open the door,
My man,
break the door,
they
and
chased
then they
officers.
fired.
They chased officers.
They fired, I think, a maximum of 3 shots. One of them hit her in the neck.
Well, she don't got a neck no more.
She died like a random NPC in a Resident Evil game.
Oh my god. I'm just like, I just want to know what were they planning to accomplish, because they
Well, yeah,
just,
what was the point of this?
like, you wasn't grabbing anything important. Like, niggas robbed
There's
a
nothing there.
podium.
What were they gonna do? Burn the building down? There's
They
nothing for the
robbed a podium. A fucking podium. You know who robs podiums? Racist white people.
What's the point of that? You could literally build that podium.
They robbed
You can
American
get one
flags.
custom made.
They robbed American flags, walking around with Confederate flags.
That's
At
an
a
act of treason, mind you. That's an act of treason. But we ain't gonna talk about that, huh?
wow, wow. It's like I said.
So they came there to reincite civil war.
It's the funniest thing about that is, like, who are they? Like, in all honesty, what are we gonna be doing with our time when Biden's elected and they shut the fuck up? I mean, when Biden gets sworn in and then they shut the fuck up. Like, all we're asking for is just a little bit more. Y'all could be civil, right? Y'all not animals. Y'all not animals. Come on, y'all can be better. Y'all was raised better than that. You need to have respect for your new commander in chief, Joe Alzheimer's Biden.
Wow.
And
Wow.
Kamala singing Philadelphia Freeway at a fucking Philadelphia 76ers game.
Shut up. Stop. We're not.
No.
Stop.
No, no,
Stop.
no, no,
Stop.
no.
Stop. Stop.
Hoodie on and everything. I will never let that down.
Couldn't have been worse than Fergie.
No, it's like, okay, I know you see the video. It's like her with a hoodie on reciting What We Do by Freeway.
Couldn't have been worse than Fergie.
Let's play some basketball. It's all.
Stacey Ferguson.
This has nothing to do with me. Okay. Sorry. Something. I got a letter by, like, TurboTax about my stimulus check, and it's a general ass email, and I thought it was about my actual stimulus check. Speaking of that, to all the people that raided a federal building, you do realize, you do realize, once they get this over with, they can go back and talk about giving you guys $2,000. I don't know. Like, it sounds like it's a whole bunch of benzinoing going along. You know, there's so much anger and old musty animosity. Instead of just letting it go, it's over.
Whiteomosity. Mayomosity. Because only white people
Mayo,
complain.
mayomosity. You're right. Miracle,
Mayomosity.
miracle whiposity.
Hellmanmosity. Hellmanmosity. Like, these white people really thought they could Hellman shuffle their way into that building
This man,
and
well,
accomplish something.
They get so
they didn't
mad they smell
accomplish
like a
nothing, but they got in there. The shit was looking like
Got in and accomplished nothing.
that shit was looking like Division 2.
like I seen one that made me scream, and literally 6 days into 2021. Yo, I'm just
December
like,
37th was wonderful. December 37th. What a
yeah,
day.
what a fucking day. To be honest, like I said before, 2020 is looking up. Trump got elected, got a whole bunch of entitled white people acting crazy. I mean, Trump lost, and a whole bunch of entitled white people were acting crazy. Fucking Caillou got canceled.
Son,
Um,
Caillou is just the worst fucking show to be showing your children. All it is showing them how to be a fucking spoiled brat. Bitch and
Yeah,
complain and try to get their
and a
way.
abusive
I see
sibling.
why I was on the air for so long.
And an abusive sibling.
I see why it was on the air for so long.
the Knicks won 4 straight.
The boys got eliminated.
Hold up. Julius Randle won
Won
four
four
straight.
straight.
Julius
Yeah,
Randle won four
he
straight, not the Knicks.
fucking
Shut up. Shut up. The Knicks won four straight.
they
Julius Randle won four straight. Shut
he
up.
just he just beat the Jazz.
Julius Randle won four straight. Shut up.
How about them
Shut up.
Cowboys?
Giants eliminated the Cowboys, and then the Eagles eliminated the Giants, and by far the greatest.
On purpose, they threw that game away. And they really try to say, nah, we really tried our best. No, y'all threw that game.
Fuck you did. What
Y'all
was the
ain't
quarterback
shit
that was
about
there? It wasn't a Jalen Hurts.
Please tell me y'all seen that bullshit roughing the passer call.
That was the greatest. It's that whole game was hilarious. And I'm watching it, and
That
I'm like,
literally cost them the game. This man sacked the quarterback and they said roughing the passer. I've never seen such bullshit like this in my life. It was like watching live Madden. It was like watching a live game of Madden.
I love it. Straight up love it. And it's like, for me, it's hard for me to be upset about it because some people are actually upset, and I'm like, why? The New York Giants are 6-10. You really think we're
They
being?
They wasn't going to
You're beating the Buccaneers or the
I feel
Packers
bad.
or
I
even
feel
the
bad for
fucking
teams.
Bears?
I feel bad for teams that had a winning season and still got eliminated.
Those are
My Dolphins.
the
The Dolphins.
The Dolphins got
Dolphins-
fucking curb stomped. Did they have
the Dolphins
Fitzpatrick
were
in that game?
fantastic.
No,
They
they had Tua, their rookie.
They had Tua, yeah.
Do they not understand what happens when they put Fitzmagic in the game?
To be honest, Tua is a pretty damn good
Fitzmagic
quarterback.
was due this year. That's
Nah,
why
he had a few moments.
Fitzpatrick was making
He was
Fitzmagic
due-due
where
this
it counted.
Nah, he had some moments this year, bro. He really had some moments this year on that fucking team. Hold on, let me see some of the standings.
But in the long run scheme of things, Joe Taro's mad because the Dolphins got slaughtered.
Who's Joe Taro? Oh,
Go to your room.
Go to your room, Matt.
I don't watch. I don't watch.
Shut up.
Room.
Shut up.
Don't watch
Shut up.
Joe.
As much as those fucking memes were circling the internet, go to your room.
Go stand in the corner and put your dunce hat on.
Okay. Say the line. I'm taking an L. Hold on. I'm trying to look out. I did not mean 2019. There we go. Come on. Load it up. Load it up. Load it up. Okay. So on the NFC East, there's Packers are number one seed, followed by the Saints, the
Which the
Seahawks,
Saints swept their division, by the way. First
talking
time in the
about
NFC South.
the Saints, Packers, Saints, Seahawks, Washington, and
Buccaneers and Rams.
Buccaneers are. Why the fuck are the Bears there? There's 7 teams now in the
Bears.
playoffs.
What? Oh boy.
There's 7 teams now in the playoffs.
I don't know how they doing this air playoff. Cause the Browns and the Ravens made it. I'm like, I'm like, what? Cause I do know AFC has KC at number one. I think KC at number one. Your favorite QB team at number two.
Shut up.
The Bills at three. The Colts at four. And the Browns and Ravens.
Oh yeah, they're 4 wild card games. They're 6 wild card games. They did add.
So
What
who else is
the
in?
fuck?
Because the Rams are in the NFC. Yeah, the Rams made the playoffs.
So it's the Colts and Bills. Colts and Bills are going against each other. Wow, this shit gonna be lit this week.
Anti-condom, no pull-out, Poppy.
Yep. Yo, Chisel the Dollars is gonna be like, y'all keep taking my stuff. the Ganda ain't shit.
Ain't nobody told you be funny as fuck, nigga. You said it yourself. You're hilarious.
Nah, we about to come through. Like, we're gonna be having a conversation. Joe gonna make a Chisel Adonis quote, and all you see here, boop 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 boop. Who is this nigga through my line?
Listen,
like,
I do
appreciate shit.
Y'all. Using my lines. You have the Colts and Bills, Rams and Seahawks, the Bucks and the football team.
It's just shit. It's just a couple of lines, Chisel. There's no way they're gonna use no more, right?
The Ravens and Titans, Bears and Saints, and Browns and Steelers. These are some good ass games, bro.
So who's number two in the AFC?
I'm about to find out right now.
Cause, yeah.
Give me 1 second.
Unless they switched up the format.
I think they did. I think they did switch up the format.
Yeah, because Pittsburgh was the second best team in the AFC. Your favorite QB was doing all types of good shit.
They're 3 now. They're 3rd seed.
So who's second seed? The Bills?
Yeah.
The Bills are the second seed then, right?
Yeah, Bills are 2nd seed. Yeah, they're 7 game instead of because of COVID and everything. There's no bye week.
Ah, okay. Okay, makes sense.
Yeah.
I was like,
so you got
7.
Yeah, that's what got me confused. So you have Chiefs, Bills, Steelers, Titans, Ravens, Browns, and the Colts.
I'm deceased. It just said, name a place with tighter security than the Capitol. Right answers only. Motherfuckers, they said the McDonald's bathroom on West 4th Street after hours.
Yo!
Wow. R.I.P. Because they're closing it down. Ratchet, New York landmark.
Yo.
I mean, I don't know, man. Clinch division and home field advantage. Clinch wild card. Yeah, there's 3 wild card teams now.
Yeah, because the Colts won, the Dolphins would have been in. Because Tennessee took the AFC South. I think they did.
This is utterly amazing. Haha. I mean, here's the thing. This NFL
season... my man said prop check at New York Comic-Con was tighter than the Capitals defense.
That's the whole fact.
Man, the Giants.
All you see is the garbage can with props in it.
Like,
the
yo,
Bengals-
this ain't
what was it?
styrofoam.
The Bengals defense was better than the Capitol.
The Jaguars defense was better than the Capitol. Fucking Cowboys defense is better than the Capitol.
All these
We the
motherfuckers.
boys.
The
We
fucking
the boys.
the Capitol must be participating in the Jeffrey Dahmer challenge because they might be dead, but they're still getting fucked. Yo,
This shit is
the
utter.
defense was non-existent. It was like James Harden when he first got to the league.
James Harden still don't play defense. He
I
had
know he don't, but he tried to look like he playing defense.
Last year he played defense in the playoffs. He made
One-
a game.
one game.
Uh,
One game. That shit.
I know.
That shit. When I mean to tell you
That shit threw me the fuck off. I'm like, who made a game-saving block? Who?
I seen
I-
better defense in the Zach Gowen Brock Lesnar fight.
Get out. Get
I
out.
seen more defense from Earl Hebner than I've seen from that entire Capitol.
Oh my god, that shit was just wild. It's this NFL season is pretty interesting. I think the NFC East was pure entertainment. You know, there were
Oh
easy.
my goodness. Woo! Anyone could have actually made the playoff in that whole scenario. That's
Pure
how great that
entertainment.
was.
Pure entertainment for 17 weeks. That's how trash all those teams were. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. That shit was fucking hilarious. And as a Giants fan, I'm happy that we did make the playoffs. It would have been even funnier to be in the playoffs. But I'm not mad that the Eagles tanked. Because why the fuck would they try to win the game? They're out. Why would they try to win the game? They're out. It would have been some shit if you know, the Redskins, if the Cowboys needed, like if the Cowboys was facing if the Cowboys tanked it against Washington in order to eliminate the Giants. But you know, it's fucking hilarious, utterly fucking hilarious. You know, it's crazy that, you know, even as not a head coach, Jason Garrett's still making sure the Cowboys don't get to the playoffs. It's fucking beautiful. It's beautiful shit to see. You love to see it.
Yeah, like.
Like, I don't understand.
Coach of the Giants?
He's off. Who's Mike Judge?
Okay, Joe Judge. Yeah.
Joe
Okay.
Judge.
Okay. I had to make sure.
Mike Judge. Mike Judge is the fucking creator, king of the hill.
This is crazy. I'm watching a video right now. There is one fucking black security guard facing a whole crowd of motherfuckers. And he's calling for backup. And these motherfucking other security guards must have their controllers unplugged because none of them are showing up to give him any kind of backup. He's looking like Stewie when he decided to play quarterback for his football team.
Terrible.
Nope.
I think. I don't. Who you got to win the Super Bowl?
Oh man, this is. To be honest, this year, I can see KC going again, and the NFC, Seattle is the dangerous team. I see Seattle going to the Super Bowl.
I'll say this right now. If Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers win the Super Bowl this year,
On further inspection, a homie that was in there, he is wearing a MAGA cap backwards.
I still think he still lost there.
He looked like he regretting his choice to be there, but he is still there participating.
I still think he might have bought that hat for some nigga outside. Like, yo, let me get a MAGA hat real quick. Yo, thank you. Or maybe he just found that shit on the floor. I'm full capping for him. Because by that stance, and the look he's looking at, he does not know where the hell he's at or what the hell he's doing. My personal opinion. But I feel like if Tom Brady If the clown, no, no, who's on the, no, is he on the? Yeah, if the clown wins a fucking Super Bowl ring with Tom Brady, you know how many jokes I have to not, I have to come up with.
Who?
Antonio Brown is on the
Oh,
Bucks.
yeah. And Gronk about the. Yeah, I forgot about
Plus,
Antonio
from the
Brown there.
If
the clown Antonio Brown was doing his thing in that last game too.
Because like everyone knows this, when Antonio Brown actually is on the field, he's one of the best receivers on in the fucking game. He's
Yeah,
a
he's a
fucking
top five.
phenomenal receiver. He's great at his job. It's just off like the off air shenanigans. It's like it's there's a difference between speaking your mind about something and then just being a little bit too extra. He was being a little bit too extra. Like for instance, when he got signed to the Raiders, all they was like, yo, we just need you to play football. It wasn't on no like what they did to LeBron, like yo, shut up and play football. No, it's like, yo, don't bring unwanted attention to the team. You got your spot. We just need you to play football. And then you fucking recorded the video, made a blog about it, then made a rap video about it. No, get that ass banned real quick. In the
Who
words
you
of
talking about?
LTG, fucking Antonio Brown. That's what happened last year when he went to the fucking Raiders. Fucking Gruden called him, was like, "Yo, I understand. We love to have you here. It's gonna be a great year. Yo, we just want you to play
He was being
football.
a diva.
Yeah, just play football. That's all
He
we
was
want you
being
to
a
do. Just
whole diva.
don't bring
So my
any
man just asked him
unwanted
to do
attention.
some. My man just was like, "Yo, be like a John Madden game. Just play some football."
Yeah, just play football." He felt a type of way about it, decided to publicize it, and then made a rap video about it, and then he got cut. And then he was on the Patriots for two
He
weeks.
didn't even play a game.
No, 2 weeks.
Uh,
He played a game. He caught a touchdown with Brady and the Patriots.
no, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
He did?
He did. Fucking go route, nigga. Antonio Brown burnt this nigga, and Brady just dimed it in his hands. One touchdown, and then he got cut because he got
I thought he
That's when
didn't play because I know a rape allegation popped up.
that's
And,
what got him cut. But he scored a
yeah,
touchdown. But Colts and the Bills. That here's the crazy thing. I think
that's
the
going to be the
Bills.
best game.
I
That's going
think
to be
the
the best game.
Bills are my top team to take out Kansas City.
They could.
Are my top pick to take out Kansas City, but I
I
do
agree.
I wouldn't be surprised if the Colts knock them out.
Yeah, that's going to be that's going to be the best game to watch. Those two.
The Rams and the Seahawks. The Rams got lucky, so no, the Rams didn't get lucky, but
The Rams getting the Rams. I don't know. Yeah, Rams losing that. I don't see them beating.
here's the thing though. I could see the Rams winning. I mean, I could see the Seahawks winning, but Seattle has horrible O line, and then they be having horrible defense as well. They be
Mm,
giving up fucking yards, bro.
the whole NFC has a horrible freaking defense.
So like it's gonna be looking like college football up in that bitch.
It's gonna be college football.
If the Washington football team beats Tampa Bay, I'ma scream.
I
To
can
me,
see that happening because
that's
Tampa
worse.
is just hot garbage.
That's
So you know what
worse.
gets me?
What?
They made the Redskins change their name, but not the Chiefs.
No,
Because
well, because
some
the,
people
the Chiefs weren't.
they don't there's a generalization of chief that they don't use as a derogatory term. Redskins is like the equivalent of saying nigger.
Yeah,
Like some people take chief offensively, but some people don't.
yeah. Redskin is like
People take
they
They should
put
never
up
put
the
the whole
face
thing.
of an Indian for their logo. It's like
they used to have an Indian thing as a whole. Now they just have a tomahawk.
Wasn't one of the Chiefs' logo like a fucking tomahawk?
Now it's still a tomahawk. Just
arrowhead. It
now
was an arrowhead. The Chiefs was always an arrowhead.
Arrowhead tomahawk.
The Atlanta Braves.
Atlanta Braves have the tomahawk.
the Tomahawk. And the Cleveland Indians changed their logo too, which they might be changing their name too.
They are changing their name.
Yeah, okay.
Like
So that's
people find the word Indians more offensive than the word Chiefs. So that's
yeah,
why Kansas City never
Native
really called
Americans
black.
are not Indians.
As far as I'm concerned, I could be wrong though. Ooh, Baltimore and Tennessee again. That's gonna be a great rematch.
I want Baltimore to go on, but
I don't. Tennessee has been on the tear lately.
Der- Derrick Henry though, 2K Club,
Oh, Henry.
This guy
and,
knows what's up.
and
I
Baltimore has a bad habit, and Kansas City exploited Baltimore's defense. They
like yo.
exploited Lamar Jackson's game, the first match in week 4, week 5.
The
Put
most Lamar.
pressure on the flats.
KC exploited Lamar Jackson's weakness in that game and exploited that defense because John Harbaugh wanted to blitz like 90% of the game. Like, why are you blitzing? Why are you blitzing? Like, it
Why
looks stupid.
why why are you blitzing with someone with an actual arm, bro?
Because fuck Donna, fuck Connor, fuck Rudolph, all of them. We straight blitzing.
Like
I'm
yo,
like, why are you blitzing? I'm like, why are you blitzing in this game? It's not
Merry
work. Like,
Christmas, nigga.
and
like
like
I
that's
thought.
the one time they regret not having Earl Thomas because they wouldn't have that problem. Because Earl Thomas is a good safety. It's just he just sucks in the locker room.
Yeah, man. That's the fucking shitty fucking thing about it. That's what happens when you have great players that do shit like that. Fucking, I don't know. That game is a toss up.
Yeah, that
Ooh.
game comes up.
Chicago and New Orleans.
Ooh.
Chicago and New Orleans. I see New Orleans winning that.
Dalvin Cook. I think what team? Unless what's the Bears running back? Hold up, let me get that right now. No, Dalvin Cook is the Vikings. What am I saying?
Yeah. Yo, call me crazy. I see Cleveland beating. I see Cleveland beating Pittsburgh.
You want that to happen because you don't like your
No,
quarterback.
I
Stop!
know.
No, stop it! Stop it! We know where this is going.
No, I was gonna say the Steelers literally lost their last 4 games.
They lost the last 5.
No, they lost 4. They're 12-4.
Oh, they're going 4. Okay.
They lost their last 4 games. They've been playing like shit in 4 games. So, and Cleveland has really gotten their shit together as of late. The only game they lost within the past like 6 weeks was the game against the Jets, but that's because they literally had no fucking receivers. But that's another story for another time. I can see Cleveland beating Pittsburgh. I
Yeah,
I can see Cleveland beating Pittsburgh wholeheartedly.
because like Juju Smith never had a 100-yard game in Pittsburgh.
Since Antonio Brown was there. Factual information. Corvette your ass to getting bodied. Corvette.
Yeah, like the Bears got David Montgomery and Tariq Cohen. So unless they exploit the Saints rush defense, that's the only way I see New Orleans losing to the Bears.
I don't. It's gonna be weird. It's really gonna be weird. I do think honestly that New Orleans takes that.
Yeah, because I don't see Drew Brees losing, which is possibly gonna be his last game. I don't.
You think he's retiring?
I can see it.
That man win the ring he gives.
Yeah, if he definitely gets the ring,
Everybody,
he's
a lot of
definitely
people
gonna
want
retire.
to go out like Peyton.
Because he already has one. He want to bring another one in for New Orleans.
To be honest, there's been
how Peyton Manning retired, man. My man took a team that was not supposed to be there, brought them to the dance. They retired on top.
First off, stop. I'm gonna stop that right now. The
Von
first
Miller.
took them. The second time they went, Peyton Manning was hot garbage that year. That Broncos defense was carried by Von Miller.
I don't care.
Von Miller, yo,
I put that out there.
I just want to put that out there. Enough done on offense for them to get there. And then he retired with his ring. That's how people want to go out. Retiring with their ring. The end result don't matter. We can look at Pittsburgh for all that matter. Their defense was doo-doo. They lost a fucking Tebow off a lucky throw.
That wasn't a lucky throw. Like,
that
was not a lucky.
That was like the one good pass he completed that entire game.
Like, that was literally
on the money, and boy turned on the super. My man's hit the Sonic Fast Speed Super Shoes monitor and took the fuck off. That motherfucker ran like he had the fucking the black plague on his ass. He was running from the fucking gas in Apex. He got it moving.
Nigga said octane. Nigga said
I just had to put that out there because the 2015 year, they giving Peyton Manning the credit for that year, and he did not have a good playoff year. I just had to put that out there.
Like I thought that even in the Super Bowl game, I even say even in the Super Bowl game, fucking Patrick Mahomes did not play that well in the Super Bowl. It's because you know when you have former March 28th members organizing your offense, so you don't run the fucking ball when you're up by 10 points in the fourth quarter. But you know, run the fucking.
I just had to put that out there because when I used to play football,
run the fucking ball. Run the fucking ball, bro. Just run the ball.
Play defense, and you get tired of seeing the offense get credit for shit that wasn't the offense. Credit wasn't the offense.
It's like working retail. The opening team get all the credit for what the night shift do. What you talking about?
Yeah, that's what I just had to put that out there. 2015 playoff run, 2000 Super Bowl 50, I believe that was. That was Von Miller leadership and that defense.
He did what he was hired to do. He didn't go above and beyond that, which he should have, but he didn't have to.
I mean, he wasn't because Peyton Manning be throwing ducks. So does Brady. Brady be throwing ducks too.
But you know who be feeling to catch them ducks?
Tiki Barber. I'm sorry.
No, Tiki Barber is the mascot of Butterfingers.
Yep. You said Tiki Barber and catch?
What? Remember, do y'all remember the game when Eli Manning threw the ball up in the air for Tiki Barber to catch? And Tiki Barber, it slipped through his fingers, and he dropped it right next to him.
I don't ever want you to say Tiki Barber and catching a ball in the same sentence. Don't ever do that. Reason why one of the Barber twins played defense because he couldn't catch.
Tiki Barber can't catch. Fight me.
Tiki Barber ain't shit. That as soon as Eli won, he want to come back.
Like, nah, get the fuck out of here. What kind of bum shit is that? I would have agreed with the Giants too. Get your ass out of here.
Have a game-winning kick be decided by Cody Parkey, then bring Tiki Barber back as my running.
Like I'll never forget when I read that Tiki Barber gave Rondé Barber our old playbook. Like he gave Tiki Barber our fucking old playbook. Then after he gave Tiki Barber our old playbook, he was talking mad shit about. Sorry, and then started talking mad shit.
Keep calling the good Barber the wrong name.
Sorry, Rondé Barber, and then Tiki tried to say that Eli Manning's not a good leader. Blah, started talking mad shit about the coaching staff, the team, and everything. Suck my dick.
Like, no, you can't do that. Like Even though I still say fuck the Giants till this day, fuck all New York sports teams. I'll be with the Giants and say, don't bring that shit back. Don't do
He came
that.
in like, can I play?
Yo,
I'm screaming. This man
Lamar,
said
let me
you
back.
can't even do this shit on GTA.
I'm dead.
what happened?
You can't even do this shit in GTA.
Oh,
Hmm. The Celtics are 6-3. They just they beat Miami by 2.
yeah.
Who did Knicks beat?
Utah.
They beat Utah. I know. Atlanta.
They lost to Charlotte.
I find that that's crazy. Like the Knicks beat good teams. Like I'm finding this weird as fuck.
Julius Randle beating good teams. Shut up. Stop saying the Knicks. You know damn well. Julius Randle beat the Jazz. 30, 16, and 7. Julius Randle beat the Jazz. The Knicks beat the Jazz. Shut up. Giving that team too much credit. It's like say Tyronn Lue got the Cavaliers that ring. No, he
I mean,
didn't. No, he didn't.
Austin
Don't you
Rivers.
dare say that.
Austin Rivers had 23, 3-2. Peyton had 22, 8 assists, and not bad. Not bad at all. RJ Barrett needed to step the fuck up. Nigga played 33 minutes, only had 9 points. Like, I said it before, I said it again. This team reminds me of that young Lakers team a few years ago.
I think this is Julius Randle's last year on his contract.
They better fucking sign him. They better fucking re-sign him.
I think he had a 3-year deal. I think this is the last year.
Of course, it's like,
I
oh,
think
that.
this is last year, or this or something like that. But
As of right now, the New York Knicks are the 5th seed. Surely this will. It's subject
Julius
to
Randle
change.
is the 5th seed. Repeat, correct yourself.
The New York Knickerbockers
You
are.
should correct yourself. Julius Randle is the 5th seed. The fuck you mean?
You know, Julius Randle is higher than the Bucks.
Shut up. He did what?
Julius Randle is higher than the Bucks. The Bucks
Oh
are
yeah,
the Bucks are 6th seed. The Julius Randle
yeah.
is the 5th seed.
Because you know why? You know what they regret doing? Trading Malcolm Brogdon. Stupid ass team.
I'm still. You know what?
They traded
How
him
are the
to a
Clippers
team in
doing?
their division. They traded him to a team in their division.
You don't do that.
They traded him to the Pacers.
You don't do that.
3-way trade.
You don't do that.
And that's how the 3-way trade.
You don't do
And I
that.
forgot what Milwaukee got in return. But no.
Don't forget that Luke Kennard. Don't forget that Luke Kennard has a multi-million-dollar deal.
62 mil. 62 fucking mil.
64 mil for 4 years.
They just like wasting fucking money.
Um,
Like the fuck. Like I said, I want all the bad things to happen to the Clippers
and
because
they
Tom
have.
is their coach.
You
Bum
mean?
ass coach
You
is
mean?
their.
I mean, he was assistant to LeBron James when they won.
No, he was a repeat of Allen Iverson balls hitting his freaking forehead again. That's what that was. LeBron James was AI balls hitting Tyronn Lue continuously for a whole season, like how he walked over him in the 2001 finals. Disrespected everything. disrespect and sweat across his head. That's what that was.
Oh my god. The Lakers are 6-2. The Suns are 5-2. The Clippers are 5-3. The Warriors are 4-3, despite how much they like giving them shit about it. Jazz are 4-4. I mean, the Jazz are 4-4, the fifth seed. The Pelicans are 4-4. The Kings are 3-4, and the Mavericks are 3-4. The Spurs, there's mad 3-4 teams in the Western Conference.
Yeah.
The Rockets
This
are
year,
2-4.
yeah, because the Rockets should pick back up because they started to get their players again. But remember, they didn't have half of their team in the first few games because of the COVID.
And I know DeMarcus Cousins got ejected. The play that made him get ejected was some bullshit because he was like, "Yo, what happened?" And the play that made him get that second technical was bullshit. Like they gotta tell these refs to toughen the fuck up, bro.
That's what it is. It's like the refs is like, oh man, I'm going to
You
abuse this to just get you.
you yelled at me. You yelled at me. Oh my god, you yelled at me. You're ejected, Boogie. Yeah. Um, I think someone.
And he has a good season so far.
I mean, yeah, cause like it's not like he's a bad fucking player.
He never was. It's just that knee
Yeah, like
injury kicked in the wrong time. And then Christian Wood was like the fucking best pickup they did. Christian
yo, you know what's
Wood is
crazy?
fucking phenomenal.
Bradley Beal needs to leave. Even though I say this right now, the 76ers will crumble eventually. Um, how the fuck you
Bradley
dropped
Beal,
60? How the
and they won.
fuck? No, they
No,
lost.
they lost.
No, they did win. They
Yeah,
did win.
yeah, they won.
Wait, no. Bradley Beal's on the Wizards. Yeah, I'm not bugging. Yeah, they
Oh,
lost.
yeah, it's
Uh,
I don't know. It,
Westbrook had 2012 and 8. Bradley Beal had 65 and 7. Yo,
like I don't know.
like there is no reason for y'all to lose this game when you're Embiid 30. Oh my God, Embiid had 38. Curry had 28.
He almost had a
Harris
triple double.
Harris
Embiid
had
almost had a
19.
triple double.
Green had 15. Simmons had 17. Milton had 19. Like
Yeah, Shake Milton is fucking doing great. I like what Shake Milton is doing.
Doc Rivers is on the 76ers, right?
Yep. They got Doc. They have Doc Rivers. Mike D'Antoni's part of that staff. I think David Yeager is part of that staff.
Yeah,
They got
Mike.
a good coaching staff.
They do got a good coaching staff. They
They
have
got a
Mike
good
D'Antoni.
coaching staff in Philly.
They have Mike D'Antoni exactly where the fuck he belongs on offense. Don't you
They
put
got
yourself in
David
that fucking
Yeager as
coach?
defensive coordinator. I think David is his assistant coach. David Yeager, which once again, Vladi Divac is the dumbass.
Greatest. Vlade Divac is the greatest fucking executive of all time. Y'all didn't even know the Nets are. No one's giving the Nets shit. And the
Oh
Nets
no,
are fucking.
they're giving the Nets shit too. Because Kyrie tried to pull the, oh man, I didn't know you could make that shot like I could. But I was like, really? Like, really?
Joe's like, I don't know what y'all talk about.
I'm just waiting for the next topic.
Also, what are we could also talk about. I did mention a situation that's going on in MagFest. If I don't know if y'all want to talk about this shit at MagFest or just wait to the next episode to really talk about that.
Never been, not really concerned.
Okay.
Yeah, I never been to MagFest, but like, end of the day, it's like, it comes to like conventions in general. Like, people are a piece of shit. Stop going to. Like Joe said earlier.
Funny as shit, because I was explaining to one of my friends that like when it comes to cons and shit like that, I'm like, I'm not going to any cons this year.
There is no con this year.
Like like I'll just bring it up a little by little. But I'll bring it up little by little, but in my personal opinion, there is no fucking way I would probably. There's no way I'm gonna really complain about a fucking con that's already passed this year already.
Yes, it's
Like there was like no support. It's like the timing of everything that's happening with the MagFest shit is literally at a time where niggas gonna have to wait another year to even remotely think about going to MagFest. That's just gonna be forgotten about. But if anything, we'll talk about that later. But I do want to talk about in the group chat I sent a tier list that Fox posted themselves of their SmackDown roster.
uh, uh,
What happened?
don't do that.
This just in.
What?
Twitch has decided to remove the PogChamp emote.
The what?
So with PogChamp, the PogChamp emote got removed because apparently it was being used to incite the violence that went on today.
The
So they got a PogChamp.
Oh. Okay.
These motherfuckers got the PogChamp emote banned. What they gonna put now, Ryuko?
Yeah.
Uh, I don't know. It's weird.
I mean, I don't care. It's just a fucking. I don't care about that. That's not something that gets on my nerves. But yeah. I know in the group chat. I already showed this to y'all, but Joe, you looking it up?
What?
The shit I showed you last week about the Friday Night SmackDown's tier list by Fox.
We ain't addressing that.
Yeah, we have to.
We're gonna know.
We have to.
We ain't addressing that because I ain't been watching wrestling for the past week and a half. I ain't watched wrestling since Brody Lee passed. Rest in peace, Brody Lee.
Rest in peace for Brody Lee. Bro, but just you sure? Because you don't need to watch wrestling for the past week and a half because you really didn't miss nothing. Because all Raw was a throwaway Legends episode with announcing that fucking Drew McIntyre is gonna face fucking Oldberg at Royal Rumble.
Enough from the clown.
That's all you missed. You missed Hulk Hogan talk and Sheamus giving an excellent excerpt of yo, why the fuck is he here?
Why is he back again?
Like, even like put it this way, when the fans were asking for retribution, you know you done fucked up.
Well, what I'd seen on Twitter is that Ali was like, "We're tired of these old niggas still in our spotlight." What also made me laugh
Don't blame him.
is the simple fact that they was like, "Hey, X-Pac, why weren't you here?" Like, yo, we here for every fucking Legends episode, son. We tired.
I am retired. I don't want to come back.
We come every Legends episode. Enough is enough. Let somebody else show up. Damn.
Damn.
Y'all want me to show up and bring my old ass out there and do crotch chops? That's it. That's all I could do.
Like, I ain't wrestling. There's no wrestling coming out of me.
That man already tore his asshole. You think you want to do it again?
Leave me alone. I'm old. Retired. I don't know what the fuck was going on. And there's some shit with Lacey Evans and Cardi B. They're obviously trying to set something up for WrestleMania. I do not fucking care.
What's she going to come out the WAP?
As much as I like Cardi B, and as much as
Cardi B gonna get in a fight with Lacey Evans and be getting jumped, and then Meg Thee Stallion gonna run out and just beat that bitch.
Like, and the crazy thing is, I actually for Lacey Evans, like, I just don't see why out of all wrestlers to fight, like, No, stop doing celebrity matches. Stop doing celebrity matches.
They haven't learned from Snooki.
Like, stop. And she's coming back.
Don't. Oh my
Speaking
goodness.
of that, they had Melina on there, and she looked like Snooki.
Ugh. Like old Snooki or new Snooki?
I don't know, just Snooki.
Okay.
What was funnier is what I heard. They had her there, and she had 0 segments with John Morrison.
What's up with that?
Now listen, this ain't no make believe.
What's up with that?
So The Rock knows you. He's a hamburger. Go and get The Rock a milkshake. He's like, go steal The Rock a hamburger.
You're nothing. You're a whole lot of nothing.
Said nothing called. He says he knows you.
Get out of here. Hollywood Rock is just, yo, okay, but you don't need to like. So basically, you don't need to be watching wrestling to like
I
understand
also
this.
just don't feel like addressing that. I already know it's a biased list. They got your champions pretty much at the top, then the next champions, then the ones under that, and then everybody else is just, let's hit the random button.
Nah, bro. They really, they actually don't have all the champions there because they have Street
SmackDown.
Profits and they have Street Profits and Big E not up there in the A+ category.
So
Street Profits is under. Roman Reigns and Sasha Banks are the only two at A+.
they have
To be honest,
they have them ranked off of their championships. Everybody else is just randomly kerfluffled in there, which is why that list does not mean shit. Because there is no way in actual reality hell, if I remember that list right, was Shinsuke Nakamura and Cesaro a C. There's
Yeah.
no more discussion of this list. It's over.
there's no need. Like, there's no reason for
It's over. We're done here.
Bianca Belair is a B.
You're still here? It's over. Go home. It's done.
Okay.
Like, what were they trying to figure out what the roster was, the ratings was going to be for the next WWE game that come out? Like, get that shit out of here.
Break it.
There will never be another No Mercy or Dare Reckoning ever.
People still sleep on Dare Reckoning. Let me see. Well, I mean, considering this is our first pod of 2021. Oh, what do y'all plan to do, or what is y'all like goals of 2021 and shit?
New apartment.
Oh, that's a goal for all of us. I need my own fucking bachelor pad. So when motherfuckers come in my crib, they see a fucking big ass painting of me 4 times, looking like the Death Row poster.
I'ma leave.
Yeah.
Adjacent to my big ass TV.
That shit just screams I'm single and nobody want me.
Exactly.
You know what that reads out? You didn't get your superpowers on December 21st.
I didn't get any superpowers on December 21st. It's a sad life.
Because they all went to the weekend.
Your
See
man
that
looks
face?
in his new video, yeah. He looked like fucking Dorian from The Mask when he put it on. So no, I'm The Mask.
That nigga put on his All Might face.
Your man looked like this nigga from I forgot his name, from Mask, with that movie with Cher. Or Face, whatever the fuck it was. Yeah, I never seen that. God damn it.
You could have called them Crimson Chin. You could have called them Jay Leno. You could have called them Hanson Squidward. You make the most obscure reference you could possibly make.
What? I thought y'all. Okay. Shut up.
You could have called that nigga Crash Nebula. You could have called him Ultra Lord.
No, we're gonna call him Dorian. Leave it as that.
Okay. What the fuck? I mean, is there anything else y'all wanna talk about, or y'all wanna wrap it up?
No, haven't nothing else I can think of. Cause it's like the one week I didn't really look into topics. Like I kind
That's
of like, boop. But definitely, I wanted to say R.I.P. to an underrated GOAT rapper, MF Doom, all caps letter,
all caps. Make sure you put it in all
all
caps when you
caps.
say his name.
Passed away on Halloween.
That's yeah. Like I was on the way to my New Year's Eve shenanigans when I pulled out my phone and I seen it, and that shit almost broke me when I found out. And for him to have passed on Halloween, and for the general population to not know until New Year's Eve, is the most MF Doom shit possible.
Yeah.
You know, although I do agree with Knife Wonder, because obviously there's been you know a a a meteoric rise of his music and streams since everything, and now I think all of his albums are in the top 10. And Knife Wonder said, I do wish that people was able to celebrate him while he was alive, and I do agree with that. I do, and I am happy that a lot of people are appreciating him, and a lot of people that really didn't know about MF Doom are getting put on to some of the best fucking hip hop albums of all time.
Oh
It,
yeah.
it
Like
it really
you don't have
sucks.
one
I
bad.
personally hate this
You don't
shit.
have no bad work. Like I don't. There's
I
nothing bad.
personally
Like
hate this shit. I'm tired of hearing about motherfuckers that are great after they're dead. I'm sick of it. Because it feels like they died. Everybody in the world knew whoever so and so was, but no one spoke of them. Like zero.
like I
And then
said,
and
he
then
wasn't mainstream.
I get hit with the in this specific case I get hit with the thing. Oh, he was underground. He was underground, so he wasn't really on the mainstream scene. You all knew who the fuck he was, and y'all all seem to have the same perspective about his work. So why wasn't this man spoke about more if he was so good? Why wasn't his word? Why wasn't the word of his albums being spread instead of we getting mumble rap and garbage? But nobody's really talking about the good shit that's out there. If that's the good shit, that's the shit I want to be hearing. That's the shit I want to
Oh
know
nah,
about. I don't give a
I
fuck about
agree.
little Zans and little boats and little sneakers and shoestrings and potato wedges, niggas. I don't care about none of them niggas. If MF Doom was that damn good, y'all motherfuckers should have been speaking about him while he was still alive.
Oh no, I agree. Like 100%. Like is the reason why I said he was underrated. It's just like he, like I said, he wasn't going for most of these bigger
A lot of people don't
labels
like being missed when
contracts.
they gone. Like talk about them while they still here.
Oh no, like I said, like I think we do speak about him while he's alive. It's just him
It's
finding out he
difficult.
passed away. It
Yeah.
just hits you.
Here's the
Okay.
thing about that, and here's the thing about, I would say, maybe Def in general, but with him is a little bit different.
Them of
It's
Doom,
been a
Doom,
while since
all.
it's been a while since MF Doom actually produced an album on his own. He's done a few features every now and then, but MF Doom hasn't came out with an album in a long while.
There's a lot of
Last
motherfuckers who
one he
just do
dropped was like
features that
2014, I
get
think it
spoke
But
was.
about.
like put it this way, he has spoken about a lot.
2014.
When y'all
He has
both seem
spoken
to
about.
know him and know about him very fondly, and I've not heard neither of you speak about this man.
I mean, to be honest, we don't really have hip hop conversations with you to really bring up MF Doom.
I be around y'all enough when we talking battle rap, when you talking about who's top rappers, when you bugging about Eminem and him and his shitty albums or whatever. Rap is a conversation enough for it to have come up at least once, even in passing. His
No,
name is,
you're right. You're right.
and to
You're
me,
right.
not for nothing. It ain't even to me. It's not even about everybody finding out when he died. This shit to me is reminiscent of the Etika situation. It feels like a lot of people that I know knew about Etika, met him, great dude, but I never heard a peep about this guy until after his passing. And it sucks because I would have liked to actually be put onto his videos. I would have actually liked to have actually met the dude because it seems like I've been in venues while he was there and did not know him.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like that fucking sucked because he sounded like he was a cool dude to be around just based off his personality, how he is in his videos. I don't know nothing
Yeah.
about his outside life. I don't really care about what his outside life is. Knowing a person and then knowing their struggles is two different levels of
Right.
like friendship right there. That's no like you everybody has who they are outside, but not everybody gets access to what that same person is going through outside of all the smoke and mirrors. So like I would love to be knowing about people who people be feeling is popping and cool and shit before they decide to either, unfortunately go to the great beyond, to the actual end of their existence.
Right.
Like that shit annoys me because I don't like hearing about somebody after they're going. I'm not gonna ever get to see any of their new content. I'm not gonna ever get to sit there and be like, wow, I saw that shit when it first came out. It's playing catch up with somebody that could have been even further. And who knows, not for nothing. And I'm not saying that, I'm not saying that I could have personally made a change in anything that happened with either life, but who knows who could have probably met either or and touched them or spoke to them in a way where something might be different today. We don't know.
Yeah.
So I'm not
Well,
I'm not mad at the people, but I'm just like, it's a shitty situation and it's kind of annoying. I'm tired of hearing about good people after they dead. I want to know them while they alive. I want to know about them while they're alive. I could have probably been supporting. It's as simple as that. Like I don't like. It's cool that they left a legacy, but I want to be there while they leaving that legacy.
understandable.
Instead of like being like reading about it after the fact.
Yeah, I don't want to look at textbooks no more because that's not, as we have already confirmed, that is not a primary source.
I agree.
Besides that, December 27th, 37th. Great start. 6 days in of
This
2020
20,
patch 1.2.
2020 2.0. Actually, no, this is actually 2020 1.0. Everything we had last year was the beta.
Yep.
Everything we had last year was the beta. We're in full blown regular 1.0. But on that note, I'll make sure that I hope everybody here has a great rest of your week. Special thanks to everyone that follows the brand on Twitch, on IG, on Facebook, on Twitter. Um, there's more stuff coming out. There's gonna be more videos and more content coming out in days future coming about.
Before you go on with that, I'm gonna throw in one little tidbit because you just mentioned Twitch and I just remembered something.
What?
So it technically, in reality, was since the 4th, but for whatever reason, I lost 2 followers. So now, currently, as it stands, the 6th of January, I am one step closer to reaching affiliate on my channel. We gonna get this, boys. 2020 is gonna be the year that we make shit happen. Ganda Shawn
Exactly.
is
Definitely with
already
that.
affiliate. Your boy is stepping up to be affiliate. We moving these chains. We about to show the Cowboys who them real boys are. Cause them boys ain't them boys.
That's terrible.
Because I'm probably gonna start streaming myself. Just have been pushing that
My
back.
man's about to show himself getting bodied by Fatality, getting tilted.
Yo, done. You don't understand how fucking like.
Fella.
I appreciate what you're doing. Somebody call the police.
I'm like, yo, like,
you
cause
up and growl at him. I apologize for my outburst.
like, I'm sorry, good sir. You know what? You have a good day.
He said, "Hey, you ain't too scrawny to get fucked up. I apologize for my outburst. Tell it's gonna pull up on you like the first boss of Streets of Rage.
Oh no! Nah, but
I know all about that, man.
Shut up.
oh,
Shut up. Shut up.
My son Captain Boomerang.
oh, oh no! Oh man!
Woo!
Oh man, but as as this premieres on YouTube and Twitch or on every device I feel like putting this fucking podcast on, I want to wish y'all safe travels. I want to wish y'all a great week, and until next time. Anything else y'all want to say as a parting gift? No.
Um, hopefully everybody pockets gets full. Everybody has a prosperous year compared from last year. And another thing, like your mental health, take care of that.
That's
Like
a whole fact.
last year made me realize that I needed to take care of myself
That's a
because
whole fact.
I was treating myself like shit mentally and physically. So it doesn't hurt, especially as men of color, especially African Americans. You need to talk to someone, talk to someone. That bottling up shit does not work. It affects you and you won't even know it until someone tells you.
So,
That's my advice for this year.
so like I always say, well, not on the stream, not on the pod, but on my streams, stay safe, stay cool, take care of yourself. Black Lives Matter, and remember all you cool cats and folks out there. Stay classy.
And stop raiding federal buildings. Don't raid the Capitol. Don't
Male
do it.
sapiens.
Stop.